Hey gamers, Wishful Thinking 2K here. Halo is something I've talked a bit about on this channel, usually about how I think the current company is mishandling it or how they can improve. There are some things that I think are really important that have been missing from the past few Halo entries that people just expect to be there on launch. Features that, for whatever reason, were either just scrapped, forgotten about, or released so late into the game's lifecycle that it just doesn't have the same impact that it should. That being said, here's some things that kinda need to be in the next mainline Halo game for it to be successful. Okay, so I think a great starting point would be having a good number of maps to play on launch. Even if you make 5 incredible maps, people will tire of those relatively quickly. I think a good number of maps to start with would be 10 small to medium-sized maps, and 4 or 5 large maps for stuff like Big Team Battle or Invasion. Speaking of maps, wouldn't it be nice to have a little control over what map you're playing on? That's right, I'm saying we bring back voting and or veto. That way if you and other people in the lobby are particularly sick of a certain map, you can just choose a different one. This brings me to my next topic, my little wish list item, and to me is probably one of the most important things to implement. Pre-game and post-game lobbies. Without proper lobbies, it's way harder for people to interact with each other, make friends, browse people's profiles, check out their armor, ranks, and challenges, and it's completely counterintuitive to an experience that's supposed to be social and fun first and foremost. Without a proper social menu and lobbies, the game will not succeed like past titles. Next up is something that I was personally flabbergasted did not launch with Infinite. We need Forge to be at launch. Forge is a pillar of Halo, one where fans can make just about damn near any map or mode that they want. Custom games were a huge reason people stuck around for so long in 3 and Reach. You also need to make a competent file browser, one that's actually functional and easy for the average person to use. The file browser UI in Infinite looks very messy and always bugs out for me. Forge on launch, in tandem with a customs browser that works, will ensure players will stick around and not only play the game, but make things in it for other people to enjoy for a longer period of time. If it comes too late in the life cycle, people aren't even likely to care. Alright, let's talk modes. I'm talking different selectable playlists for all of these. Slayer, Big Team Battle, Free-for-All, King of the Hill, Oddball, SWAT, Griffball, Juggernaut, Infection, Firefight, and Invasion. For ranked, I'm thinking Slayer, Doubles, Free-for-All, SWAT, and maybe an objective playlist? Y'all can give me some input on that one because I generally don't play a ton of ranked in Halo, at least not recently. But I think all of these would mean a great variety, and combined with a map and mode veto, it would mean a more fun and unique experience for everybody playing. Last, but certainly not least, I gotta talk about armor progression. This one I think is tricky because I'm sure Microsoft will force Halo Studios to have a battle pass of some sort and utilize a shop to make $1 gazillion a month. But for the sake of the community's trust, let me try to make an argument here. Make an armor progression system that is separate from said battle pass or shop, so that way players have something long form to progress through that keeps them engaged. If there's a shop or battle pass, then it should be supplementary to the main system of progression. The live service aspect should be more focused on making fun maps and modes, not on 50 barely different looking armor pieces that either don't fit the lore or people just think is fucking ugly. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Halo 5 Keyrank helmet. Maybe the shop could be used for different event armor, special effects, weapon skins, vehicle skins, etc., but there needs to be a reason for people to stick around other than buying the same thing every month. Having cooler and cooler armors that you have to play challenges and earn credits for would be a great incentive. I'd say that about wraps it up for now. Now that's not a totally comprehensive list of everything I'd ever want in a mainline Halo game, but I feel like it's the stuff that's most important. Please let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in Halo, whether that be a returning feature or something brand new that we've never seen before. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the arena.